basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
And that's definitely the way you'd prefer to be hitting the road. But sometimes after a homestand like the one they just had, you can suffer a little bit of a letdown in the first game of a road trip because all of a sudden the energy of your home crowd isn't available.
Oh, the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Seconds in stadium traffic. And earn 3% cash back at the pump with the Bank AmeriCard Cash Rewards card. Check out the link for more tips.
And that one's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Here's Bogut. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here's Westbrook. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Pass to Green. Thompson dishes to Green. Screen by Bogut. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Green's got 5. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or flop.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Adams checked in. Stolen by Waiters. Here's Westbrook. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Now here is Barbosa following the shot by Kevin Durant. Iguodala, no good. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Stolen by Barbosa. Here's Spates. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And first half of the game called for Oklahoma City. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what'll happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Single is checked in for Durant. And it's Payne for Russell Westbrook.
Never have. Twins? We're having
That
twins?
is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all
For all
started.
the nevers you now
It's
want to
one
last
thing to get
forever.
the steal,
State
but
Farm
to
is there to help
so
protect
abruptly
you
turn
with
it into
everything
a
from life
transition
insurance to
opportunity,
college savings
even
and
better.
more. That's the difference between just
Now
having
the
insurance
Warriors
and having
giving
a
it up.
State Farm agent.
Livingston is running.
To find a State Farm agent near you, call
Barbosa.
1-800-STATE-FARM or visit statefarm.com.
Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
You need a 5-hour
And
energy
Leandro
shot.
Barbosa gets the whistle that time.
Sleep too well last night.
That's his
You want a
first
5-hour
foul.
energy shot. It's the best thing since the wheel. Sometimes I can't believe it's real. Energy.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payne, and he's good on the three ball.
Pump some iron. If you're tired from
Payne's
too much
got
lunch,
himself
then
going
try
with the triple,
something
his
that
first
packs a
basket of the
punch.
game.
Hey, now I really
Warriors
feel ready to
trail
go.
by 4.
Thanks, 5-hour energy shot.
Iguodala outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
There's the steal. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. And he misses all 3. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Adams. Kyle Siegler is out there at Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Morrow in the shooting guard position.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Kyle Siegler. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Curry outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Westbrook, here we go. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Stolen by Kansas. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Second, the Warriors. The Thunder in 4th.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Uncovered. That one a little long.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the rim. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drives. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all pretty sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Ziegler comes in for Anthony Moore. And it's paid for Russell Westbrook.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. The game now all time. Iguodala's got 5 now. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Durant for 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Iguodala, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And it's good. Barbosa's got his first basket.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Up top, Spates. Throws straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws for foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ennis Cantor.
And that's how it's taught. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole is a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defense.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points are coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at point guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And then Durant with the jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of the first 4.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Be quiet.
3-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good.
Before the break, he only had 1.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Collison comes in for Ennis Cantor. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Durant. Here's Curry. The shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Thompson outside. Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. Feeds it to Thompson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That's his first foul. 3 from the inbound. Again, Curry missing. Oklahoma City trail. And Raiders gets tomorrow. Raiders with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Shots good by Williams. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there, Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Listen, the fan guys are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for a bucket. Kyle Singler comes in for Raiders. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. He walks up the alley-oop pass. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Anthony Moore. And Dion Waiters up in for Payne. Single right side. Durant to 3. It's hauled in by Bogut.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
To the middle. Iguodala. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
The third quarter comes to a close. Just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors leading by 9. So the under 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Westbrook the point with Raiders at the 2. And it's Singler in at the 3 spot. Another miss by Iguodala. Raiders with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Ibaka the pass to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. He did not seem happy things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. In that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Time ball here, the Thunder decides to talk it over.
Now at KJ302's.com. Don't miss this summer's once-in-a-lifetime event.
Find your next. The 2016 Philly Auto Show is driving into town. January 30th to February 7th. 700 vehicles, 40 brands, 9 days, all under one roof. Visit PhillyAutoShow.com for all the details.
Telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our efforts. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's the lob to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Livingston dishes to Spates. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Spates has got 4 this quarter. Under trailing by 13. Pass to Durant. And he knocks down the jumper. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Livingston passes to Spates. The feed to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass didn't come up with the steals.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters checked in for Nick Collison. Thunder trailing by 11. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good. AT that time from Curry.
Be quiet.
Barnes dishes to Bogut.
Be quiet.
Thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Shut up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center position.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good for Bogut.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Outside, Green. Bogut at the elbow. Soft. Touch off the glass.
Assistant, Draymond Green.
Now Jackson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Green. And stolen by Jennings. Here's Morris. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Green with a screen on Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Bogut the pass to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Jackson. Nice job coming off that screen. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Feeds it to Green. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Rebounded by Bogut.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard. And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
And it's the Warriors on the break. There's the pick. There's Green with the 3. Shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Golden State foul call.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Pistons. Tolliver. Johnson.
On defense, Golden State. Jackson down low. Working on Thompson. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Greg, as you just said, the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15 and 29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Drummond throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Drummond. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Kicks it to Spates. Here's Barbosa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here we go. Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got his first 2 points of the night.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
From deep, Iguodala. The Pistons leading. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Shot to stop the run. A good close contest so far. That's what. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against New York.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Anthony Tolliver out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Jennings. Then it's Johnson. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Morris is checked in for Detroit. Jennings dishes to Baines. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He feeds it to Curry. From the arc. That's good. Curry's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Jennings. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Morris. Good on the second free throw. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
That's his first personal foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Johnson goes in, and Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Thompson with the bucket.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Back to Curry. Fires from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's sent back by Bogut. Pushing it up the floor. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now here's Jennings. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Johnson, the pass to Ilyasova. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
For 3.
Pistons trailed by 3.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Pistons have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
The Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Baines dishes to Ilyasova. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Curry kicks to Bogut. The 3. The shot by Curry, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ilyasova can't hit.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now Jackson. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Another miss by Ilyasova. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 7 points for Barnes. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pistons shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. And they get it back. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And Morris drops them both. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. This is to Iguodala. That three off the mark.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
The Warriors trailing. From deep. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find that for his teammate at the rim.
Warriors trailed by 4. From deep, Iguodala. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ilyasova's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout called by Detroit. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
Here's Jackson. He dishes it to Drummond. Good D by Thompson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Pistons lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. So it's the Warriors now. Curry passes to Bogut. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jennings. And it's a 5-point Piston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit with the ball. A 2-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And now it's Jennings running. He can go all the way.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Warriors trailed by 5. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Golden State on D, trailing by 5. Jennings. Here's Jackson. They get the rebound. Jennings kicks to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Baines. That's tipped. Curry with it. 18 points for him. Another miss by Curry.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Jackson misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Warriors, 4th.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Drummond's checked in for Detroit. And the Warriors also making a change. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. Curry can't get it to go.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
There's Green with the 3. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jennings. Curry with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pistons leading by 5. And Morris throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
1:19 left. In the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Baines. Rush with the steal. And here's Thompson. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Livingston, guarded by Blake. Livingston dishes to Thompson. For three, Barbosa. Offensive rebound. Over Johnson. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Barbosa. Deflects the pass. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Detroit. Up 8. We're going to... The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Pistons leading by 8. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Detroit. Quick for Klay Thompson. And that's out of Johnson. He's checked in for Brandon Jennings.
Back on the floor.
Fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Johnson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors trailed by 8. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And taken away by Johnson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jackson misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
And the pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. It is now to Drummond. To the paint. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Drummond. And the Pistons lead by 12. Curry is inside. Guarded by Jackson. And here's Green outside.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, Big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 24 points.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is.